Ho ho ho, hello, welcome back. So we are in the arena again. This is season 1, week 2, and I'm trying to get the fights in. I still got 4, and let's have a look here. Uh, I've created a system to help me, so this is the CP of people. Green is very good, blue is good, but not so great. Orange is almost impossible, and red, don't even look at it. Something like that. Uh, let's see, I'm under 57, so he's above me. He's a target, as you can see. But he's also a warning. I made red the people who are scary. uh, yes, this is kind of problematic. Uh, because I can one-shot him, but he's pretty fast. He has a big ring. It's kind of dangerous. So I'm here and I'm still waiting to see if some of my targets are gonna move. He actually would go above me with the next ticket, and he's a much better target, so you can see it's blue here. Um, mm, mm, mm. Yes, because I can one-shot him and he doesn't have rings. So yeah, let's try to refresh it and see if I did their move. Let's find out. So the idea is wait until someone I can beat gets above me, and then fight him basically. So I can get 20 points on a win, because the people above me right now are not really easy to deal with. There are a lot of fights I can win, but it's kind of RNG driven. So I'll I'll show you what I created to help me, to help guide me basically through this process. Okay, the arena is refreshed. So let's see if we can find. So I didn't put the scary basically mark on people with red CP, because I don't need to consider them. I will never attack them anyway, so I left them with the basic arena color. Um, but I did it with the oranges and blue ones, which I could actually beat sometimes depending on their stats. So um, it just helps me to see who I can basically fight. So this is avoid and this is target. This is both, so it's RNG basically, because so he has a lot of attacks. So let's have a look. He has 200 one 2129 attack. Basically he can kill me in 7 strikes, but accounting for critical maybe 6, plus he has 7000 ring, so it's like 4 or 5 attacks he can kill me. Meanwhile I can one shot him, but I don't know if I can proc the spell sword in the first 4 5 attacks. I mean it's probable, it's probable, but it's not sure. So I prefer to go on safer bets, usually like him, because he has similar attack, so it's always like those 7-6 attacks, but he doesn't have the ring, so that's it. I just need to hit once with the spell, one shot him before he attacks me 6 times. I mean, that's a safe bet because my proc chance is like 1 in 2, as you can see here. So it's basically a sure win because, I mean, in 6 attacks, I should definitely be able to hit him. Maybe it's 5 because he's faster, a little bit faster, but still, it's a good bet. The problem is at the moment he's below me. He hasn't used this last ticket yet, so I can't really attack him right now. If I want to get some fights in, because there's not much time left, I don't like to leave it for the last moment, basically. But I mean, this, as I explained, is very risky. It's the only target above me, but I mean, it's not rare to proc a spell in the first like 4 hits with the ring. I noticed. So if he does that right away, and he just crits once, that's not unusual as well. I mean, 5-6 hits to get a crit, then it's really hard because like yes, it's probable that I will proc with my spell in 4 attacks, but there are scenarios in which I don't. For example, I can have a ring proc, another ring proc, then a spell proc here, and then a basic attack. It's like 4 attacks with, okay, kind of unlikely events, but they're not impossible. And in that scenario, this procs may be on the 5th hit, and he procced well as well, so he's gonna get away with it. So that's really an RNG fight, with the probability skewed towards me, but still. There's still enough time to try and wait a little bit more and see if some of them will make their moves. So we have one here, that's possible. He's a risky bet as well, so I don't care about him. I would attack him anyway. If I had to, I would go with all the remaining fights as 15-point fights, if I really have to. More than risking losing a fight out of them. Let's say I fight 3 times Lucius here, Lucio. Maybe one of them I lose, so I get 20 points and 40 points basically in total in 3 fights because I lost one. Meanwhile, plus actually, that's the other thing, is close to me, so just one of them it's a 20-point fights. I might even lose that one and then get 2 wins, so get 20 plus 15, 35. Meanwhile, if I attack him underneath me for 3 times, I still get 3 wins. So I get 15 times 3, 45 points. So basically, in the end, it is better point-wise to attack him lower 3 times and be sure to win, than attack him above me 3 times and maybe lose, plus make just the first fight as a 20 value, and then do 2 fights for 15 points, which are difficult fights as well, so it makes no sense to risk it. And by the way, how do I know how many hits it will take them to kill me, for example him, and why do I know I will one-shot them? So as you can see, he has 18,000 health, while my sword is 16,000 damage, but I will still one-shot him. And let's have a look at it. This is not meant to be shared. I mean, I use it for myself, so it's written in the kind of autistic coded way I used to quickly store some data to elaborate in a effortless most effortless in the most effortless way. So I end up with something like this. You should be able to see it now. Yes. Here. So this is the simulator. So let's see. Yes. 1130 defense. So 1130. So my spell will do 18,890, calculating also the elemental damage because I have a wind sword and he has a land armor, so I do have the elemental advantage. So the total would be 18,890 and he has 18,384 HP, so I will one shot him. And the other stat here is, let's see the attack, 2114. 2114. So in 4 attacks he will do this damage with the combo, considering my defense and his basic attack. So he needs 6 hits to kill me. Never mind this one, this is not updated, I'm just looking at this number here. So in 7 strikes he will kill me just with the basic attacks. He doesn't have anything beside them, so the only attenuator to that is critical, which is like 1 less attack. So in 7/6 turns he should kill me, but I will one shot him definitely in 6 turns because my spell will proc in 6 turns. So he's a win. And I use my silly calculator. I mean, it's so like formulas used to calculate this stuff, if you want it here. So I just developed some tools to help me and then modified the client to get some even nicer tools to double help me navigate this. So I'll try one more refresh, see if anyone moved, otherwise I will go and grab my 15 points fights before it's too late, because there's 35 minutes left and I don't want to attack like after with less than 20 minutes left. Let's say I want to stay above the last I mean I want to attack before the last 20 minutes, because I don't trust the network, the client, and so on and so forth. It's not worth the wait, because losing all tickets is one of basically the worst thing you can do. So let's see if we are lucky. Okay, we are back. At least I am. And let's see if something moved. 30 minutes left. It appears the chain is kind of going a little bit slower now than it should, which is good. Oh, so nothing happened. That's wonderful. Man, that's really tough. Okay, so I'll show you what I meant when I said losing tickets is the worst thing you can do. Basically, I lost a lot of tickets because of many things. Like the last one, the last 5 tickets I lost, it was because I completely missed my alarms and I slept all the way through the session. So that happened once, and I'm not at all at the maximum amount of fights, but I'm still kind of in a good place in respect to my strength, because I actually played well my tickets. So I had a few mishap with the tickets done, but I still compensated by handling them well when I was basically thrown down from my position. I was in the top 100 for a while, and now I'm trying to get back because I got out of it by missing tickets. So the most important thing is definitely not missing tickets. Then if you play well, you can catch up, but it's of course tougher. So now I will kind of finish like 110, and there's still just a few sessions left. So I must hurry up, not miss any more ticket if I want to end up top 100. Also, top 100 is scary, it's full of monsters. So I can get up there, but I can just stay just above 100, and I can't really go in the top 50. People are too strong, and then are going to start targeting me a lot. So here is the switch from top 90. Like everybody is like so huge. So I I will try to get back over there, and I will try to maximize my last fights, so he can rise up still. Oh no, he can't. Yes, he can go above me. If he does his fights, he's gonna be 9 points above me, so he might still use his tickets and be a target. So I have one target there, uh, and then another target here is gonna go above me if he uses his ticket. Um, so he's gonna be 8 points above me. So I have two ops now. Uh, let's see if I move. I mean, this is the last try basically. Okay, here we go. So this is the last attempt basically. Actually, I've still got 25 minutes. It's going really slow. So maybe I can get one more refresh, but it's getting risky. I don't like it. Too risky. Nothing changed. I mean, come on. Aren't they gonna use their tickets? One left and three left. I mean, come on, guys. 24 minutes. It's kind of uncomfortable, but I might try one last refresh and see what happens. And back again. So let's find out. Don't be lucky. Lucio. Oh, and again nothing. It's getting too close for comfort. So I am actually. Should I try to roll up? No, I shouldn't. So this is a pico. I'll try one last more time. And back again. 12 minutes, so we must be quick to act. So, oh, here he is. 4 attacks remaining. Finish him. Let's find out. I mean, 5 more points are worth a lot if you are aiming for top 100. That's what I mean when I say losing tickets is the worst thing, because let's say you lose 5 tickets. It means that you basically lost 100 points on the maximum amount of points you should be able to do. So 20 points per fight for 5 fights. So if I do 5 wins, 20 points each, and I get 100 points, I think of that as normal. Okay, that's good. That's how it should be. So having a single fight which gives 15 makes you lose 5 points on that number. So if you actually lose or skip, which is the same thing, actually no, not really, but if you skip the whole fights, you get minus 100. So if I do like 5 fights at 15 points each, which is not very good. I mean, it means I've challenged 5 times an opponent who was below me in the rating. If even if I do something that drastic, that bad, I still do minus 25 points on the 100 points I should have done, because I do 75, so minus 25. If I do none of them because I miss my 5 tickets, I do minus 100. So it's it's 4 times worse than doing something really bad, which is fighting 5 times someone below you. So of course you should never miss the tickets, and if you did, or you should really try to make up for it, and so you should make every point matter, which means waiting for a good target, and also means not rushing in at the beginning of the arena session, even if you can, because that way you're gonna be a target for others and you will lose those few points which matter in if you're competing for the top. Here we go. Boom, and that's it. Medal! Nice one. So this is one of my 4 fights. Of course, I don't know how the others have gone. Let's find out. Oh, and while we wait to see there, I can show you already. I refreshed my transactions on my account, so you can see the ranking battle here, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4 fights in 5 minutes ago, so it's official. And with this one 1 hour ago, that's my all arena session. It was kind of a late finish. I don't like it. I would normally not do this if I can, but sometimes I have to, especially now that we have just a few sessions remaining. Talking about that, we have exactly, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 sessions left. This one that ended was the 6th to last one, and now in a few minutes we are entering the last 5 sessions, and that's basically why I'm really focused on trying to maximize the points, because I mean 5 sessions mean you don't have many room to improve. So since I want to enter the top 100, I need to do as best as I can, because between the price for top 200 and top 100 there is a huge gap. I mean, it's 200 gold for 200 and 400 gold for 100, so it's double. So let's try to do that. Basically, that's the idea. Oh, nice. We are back, and as you can see, my tickets have been used, as we saw the confirmation of earlier, and now I am rank 117. This is really, really good. I mean, this is what I was hoping for, because the last few sessions I basically finished 158th and then 133rd, and now being just 17, it's really nice. It means I'm progressing well towards being in the top 100 again, and since we have still 5 sessions left, I should be able to squeeze it in. I mean, if I keep the progression going, of course it's gonna slow down, but 5 sessions should be plenty. So that's really good. I can't fight anymore. The button is asking me not to. He's saying Yamete. So basically here I am, and I'm I should say I'm sorry to where is he? The poor Oriaru-kun. I'm sorry. Sumimasen. I kind of abused of him because I did make him lose 4 points, so I'm really sorry about that. But I had to. It's a competition after all. So uh, even if I say you are a nemesis here, oh, it doesn't even load it. It's bugged. Uh, Still, I hope you do really well, and that should be it. So let's have a look at the top. Look at the WABs. Look at the distance between WABs and the second one. It's kind of overwhelming, and we do have a lot of huge players here. So this arena season definitely worked. The point loss system for defenses did really work in sorting the ranks by CP basically, but not in a too overwhelming way. I mean, I think it is too aggressive a little bit because people can really be abused. Uh, I mean, I like the idea. I just would make it like maybe you don't lose 1 point, you lose like half a point on a failed defeat, something like that. So strategy, not losing tickets, matters a little bit more because I think if your character is at a certain level of power, it will really fast climb upwards toward that spot even if it loses a lot of ranks, because as you can see here, 22 points, the farther you go the more points you get. So uh, if someone is really far below its power level rank, basically is attracted to that spot really quickly, and I think that's too quick at the moment. It's a too fast of a recovery, because it means you can be more lazy in doing arena. Oh, it went down, but that doesn't matter because the video is done now. So skill in and strategy and effort in arena uh, are, are less valuable than they should be. If you lose 1 point, you should lose a little bit less to make it balanced. Otherwise, um, it's kind of too automatic in a way, and um, it's really frustrating for people which are not at the top. It's there's too much difference there maybe. So let's see what happens next. Thank you for joining me. Have a great day and see you soon.